Yo, what's up, everybody?
Flame on! How's everybody doing today?
Hello.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? So, Ghost Rider is one of my favorite MCU. I uh, I want to call him what Moon Knight Sons, or I don't know.
Boo.
No, bro. Ghost Rider is probably one of the best anti-heroes, dude. Like,
Eh,
believe it or not, I would say he's one of the most powerfulest anti-heroes besides Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
that's debatable, but hey, your
Not
show.
debatable. Ghost Rider is strong, but he's no Manny Parker or 2099.
yeah, I will actually, get into that. Now, my little version of Open Table. Now, I got a list of what, some of the ones that I read as, as a kid. And but there's one that I'm pretty sure you, Tevia, will. You just brought up 2099. That's the only one I haven't read. I didn't even know there was a 2099.
There was a Ghost Rider 2099, but I heard it wasn't that good.
But we're gonna start off with Robbie Reyes. I
Wait,
hate
when
him.
that's a Johnny Blaze?
Yes,
We're
do
getting to
not
him.
like him. Do not like him. I
Wait,
do.
Robbie Blaze or Johnny? Wait. Where are
No,
we
I
going?
don't like Robbie Reyes.
Okay.
Why?
Look, because he's not really a Ghost Rider. He's not a spirit of vengeance.
So what? You're saying he's a Blue Beetle ripoff?
Okay, no, okay. Robbie Reyes was possessed by his evil uncle. He's not a
That's
he.
true.
He is not the actual spirit of vengeance. So in my case, he's more of a bootleg Ghost Rider. So he in my opinion, he's at the bottom of the list. And I'm glad that he has not aired in the MCU. They glimpsed him in Agents of Shield, but hey, that's the only spotlight he's going to get because no, if you're going to be a writer, you got to be possessed by the writer.
Actually, in Age of Shield, they retconned it to be the Spirit of Vengeance from Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, but still though, I feel like okay, Johnny Blaze, in my opinion, he's a top dog. He is the most powerful writer because in one part of the comic,
Well, yeah, there was
he
no other.
he became King of Hell. Like he literally defeated the devil,
Yeah, Mephisto.
sat on the throne just so he can't overthrow or get the throne again.
Here's the thing about that Kingdom Hell story. I thought when Johnny Blaze became Hell, that would negate one more day. With Mephisto gone, that contract would be destroyed. But no, we don't get any of that. We don't get that story in that kind of exhibit. What? What the hell? John became Hell. He did with that contract. Like, this kind of was a victim with Peter Mary. Yeah, still got to destroy the contract. Then murder story, problem solved. I win.
Hmm.
That was funny. I'd buy that.
Now, number 3 on my list, and this was one of my favorite Ghost Riders of all time, Cosmic Ghost Rider.
We're not gonna screenshot
What's
any images.
He was basically Punisher as Ghost Rider.
Well, that's the point. Hang on. You know what?
OP.
Let's screen share topic goes right. Hang on.
What were you saying?
Dom,
Bro?
I was
Dom,
saying
it
OP.
is. Yeah.
Bro, Cosmic Ghost Rider was like, oh my god, that was my favorite collection as a kid.
Wait, Cosmic
Yep.
Ghost Rider. This one came out a few years ago. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this did come out a few years ago. This came out in the fan miniseries.
It's been out for a minute though. Everybody knew about Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yeah, he's Punisher, but crazy.
I mean, it's a good run. I'll give you that, but it's only 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Shortly after I graduated,
Honestly, for
look,
me, I think
shortly,
Comic Book peaked
look,
only in the
shortly.
fan miniseries.
See, it
When
was
he had his own series, that's where everything went downhill for me. Because what? I don't give a damn about this guy. He's not good. He's just Punisher, but not Punisher, and he's just crazy
no.
and
You
not
see,
interesting.
this came out shortly after I graduated high school. That's why I said as a kid because I was a kid. I was.
I'll give you that. I'll give you
Fair
that.
enough. I'm more a fan of King Panel stuff. No, it
Yeah.
is. Thanos wins.
Mm,
Let's
it's
keep it
a
PG, gentlemen. Let's keep this PG.
yes. You gotta love it. You gotta love. Yes. It was so good. It was. I really enjoyed that. It was so good, especially issue 3. Oh
Oh yeah, with baby Thanos.
yes,
That was weird.
you have to love Baby Thanos. Kind of like what was it? The what's his name? He was in Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumanium. He sat in a chair, but he was like a big head, tiny
Kang?
bun. No,
Mart-
Oh
big
yeah,
Modok.
Modok.
Modok. Yeah, baby Modok. He just said he wanted to be somebody.
Yep.
All right, but anyway, now Tavia, talk about Ghost Rider 2099. That's number 4.
Oh yeah, him. Okay, I haven't read 29 Go Rider because on the Jupiter doing 29 get I give it name Prime 29. Although 29 characters, I never gave a damn about them because they're not interesting. And X-Men 29 was a mess. Hulk 29 was just stupid.
Now this is the Ghost Rider that was part of Spider-Man 2099's universe, right?
Yes. Hang on. I'll shoot them. Gum.
Okay, so who was stronger, him or Spider-Man 2099?
29 would fall. Spider 29 fall back and go to 29. Who's 29? I don't get his origin. I don't get. If he's a virus, something. I don't know. It's weird.
Because I really thought Spider-Man was the only hero that we had that was part of 2099.
No, there are 29 heroes. Like I said before, there would go to 29, Doom 29, X-Men 29. What's for the record? All the 29
So they
comics.
got all MCU 2099 basically.
Kind of. Remember, they did the 90s. The 90s after War Time 29.
Spider-Man 2099.
Yep, my favorite character. I have all 29 characters. The Doom 29 I felt awesome. That still was great.
Now there was a we're gonna get into. I'm gonna screen share this one. Now
Okay.
this one, I would say is. Let's see. This was probably my favorite out of them all. I would say crossover comics.
Yep.
And let me screen share this. Where's he at? This dude right here. Wolverine Ghost Rider.
Wait, what? When did that happen?
This
This was recent, I believe. This was very recent.
there it is. 2023. It was
Oh,
a
yeah,
it was a Ghost Rider
remember this
Wolverine
comic.
crossover, and
Weapons of
apparently, I guess Wolverine somehow defeated Johnny, and then it possessed Wolverine.
No, I don't. I think the story went out something different. I don't remember. I never read the comic.
Because that's one that basically. I would actually want to see this fight.
It's very interesting at least.
Like, I don't like this fan art right here though.
It's pretty bland. I'll give you that.
This is a Wolverine where he splits the demon out of Ghost Rider. Yeah, I never thought Wolverine would actually be able to kill Johnny.
Very interesting.
But then now we're gonna go into Danny Ketch. Now I didn't really read much of Danny Ketch's Ghost Rider. The story didn't really, I guess, attract me in a way. Let's see, Danny Ketch. Catch. See if I can't find that cover. Catch Ghost Rider. Yes, I'm pretty sure y'all possibly have heard or catches. It's kind of
Yeah, I know Dan Catch. I heard of him.
yeah. I didn't really read much of it. I think I've read one of like it wasn't the first one. I don't know what issue it was, but I was like, what in the world? Like, what is this?
Danny Ketch's run is very out there. It's like John.
It's super 90s.
So, like, what kind of Ghost Rider was Ketch actually? Like, how did he become Ghost Rider anyway?
I honestly
I think it's because he Johnny Blaze's brother.
Oh, there he is. There's a Danny Ketch and Robbie Reyes. You see, if you see right here, like on the bike on the top, he has the Robbie Reyes' emblem.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
So when
Wait. I got Johnny Blaze. I'm confused.
But that is clearly Robbie Reyes' jacket.
Yeah, it is always a Johnny. That variant cover.
Yeah, Danny Ketch Ghost Rider issue 4.
Yep, that's a variant cover.
Interesting variant cover.
But I'm like, okay, so did this? So he must have happened after Robbie Reyes, I suppose.
No. Dan Catch happened before Robbie Reyes.
So there were multiple Ghost Riders at one time.
Yep.
But in the MCU, we only had Nicolas Cage and then Robbie Reyes. We never like
No. Nicolas Cage before the MCU.
Nicolas Cage was standalone.
They only made two movies.
So you would not consider that Marvel or MCU?
That's not MCU period. It's on separate thing altogether. Part of Marvel Knight movies.
But sorry, I never usually leave a stream, but I got to take off for something. Bro, I love you. You're my brother, literally blood and peer wise. And I hope we could schedule something under better circumstances next time around.
All right, it's all good.
All right, later, Tevia.
See ya. GG.
All right, Tevia. Now, what do you know about this Ghost Rider? Let's see. Yeah,
Alejandra Jones.
So a
I
female,
don't know who this is.
female Ghost Rider.
I need context here. What's her story?
Let's see. Earth 616.
In the main universe. Okay. What's her history? Daughter of American human trafficker. Ooh.
No, Mexican woman like her
brother sister. Ellen was sold by her father and with Adam Nicaragua. And she had an old train under. Train number what? Wait. It said train under something. I think. Go up.
Right there at the top.
Oh. Train within the combat or a temple to become next Ghost Rider. Okay. I know to convince Johnny Blaze to come Ghost Rider to give up the curse.
Adam then
resurrected the Seeker to next Ghost Rider. I know what you're sent to in Ohio for fight Scotty. Don't know who it is.
The daughter of Red Skull.
How many daughters did Red Skull have?
And then she put up a good fight and was ultimately defeated. Meanwhile, Johnny Blaze learned from
Mephisto.
Mephisto that Adam's ultimate goal was to wipe out all sin from humanity, effectively turning humanity into mindless, emotionless
beings.
Blaze, feeling guilty for giving the curse, agreed to help him separate the Ghost Rider from Adam. Shortly after she and Adam returned to the temple, they ordered her to extinguish the sin from her fellow students, and she was refused.
When she
Or,
reviewed
when,
Adam's
when she refused, Adam enslaved her. When Blaze arrived, he and the Seeker, who disagreed with Adam's plans, joined sides to stop them. Adam turned Alejandra
into a
into a
bomb.
bomb and sort that after exploding, wipe out all sin out of everyone. And
Everyone in Nicaragua. Save a boy in the Seeker who grabbed Boy and used his ability to nullify Ghost power to protect him from the blast. Adam then took the Ghost to Cape Canaveral, the board space shuttle, and flew to the space station. On board, Adam told her that he wanted her for all power and magnetic through space and camera, when so that I could reach across the Earth. What? That's somebody like over top plan. Okay.
And then it said
backup plan. What took
and
my
it said Johnny
and blow everything up from satellites.
And then it said Johnny Blaze, having made a deal with Mephisto for the bike that he could fly into space, took the Seeker up with him to the space station, realized he was going to use her as a weapon. He
He jets him from the bike, sending him back to Earth. What?
Blaze was too late to stop Adam from forcing Alejandra to release all her power, but tried to get her to take control of it. His words to her, and she was able to, and blew up the space station. She saved Blaze. They returned to Earth. Humans got their souls back, and she drove off without Blaze, not wanting another person telling her what to do. After working solo for a while, she asked the Seeker and her to help finding a way to restore the soul. He told her the sin could be found in hell and that Blaze could help her since he was in contact with Mephisto.
Adam has survived space and explosion, calling Steelwind and desert to Steel Vengeance for help when they go right to him. What? How did he survive an explosion?
And then while tracking Blaze down, she was also hunted by Hawkeye.
Why?
Hawkeye won't do shit.
Of course. Who thought that Blade would the blame situation in Nicaragua? Of course.
Read this right here. Look, read this. As Blaze tried to tutor Alejandra in the ways of being the Ghost Rider, Blackheart, the son of Mephisto, schemed to bring hell to Earth through a portal. So you're talking so Blackheart and from Ghost Rider 1, the son of Mephistopheles?
Yep.
And blah blah blah. She found Blackheart's portal. She tried to reverse it. Instead, she activated it. Of course. Oh, meanwhile, Venom and Red Hulk and X-23 all in Vegas.
Oh yeah, the Thunderbolts team.
Yep.
From 2013, I think. I don't remember. It's been so damn much I read that book. It was weird. You had Agent Venom, you had Red Hulk, and then you have wait, go up a sec.
It said, using the remnants of the Spirit of Vengeance powers, Alejandra became the protector of her village, known as the Guardian Phantasma. When her village was attacked by Carnage, she confronted the serial killer and learned that when the Spirit of Vengeance had melded with Venom symbiote, it had transferred traces of it, called a codex, into her.
By despite the independent goes on and catch, I had the spine looked down, eating temple and being called parts of the advantage. Not wanting to Danny face the monster alone, I had let Johnny Blade now became hell. The boy sent her back in the power of the villager. Storm to my power began to fade, calling retreat by fall and escape pursuit by Danny and returned to hell and introduced another version of Johnny. Oh, she's dead. Thanks,
basically.
Thanks, jerk.
Basically.
So she's all for nothing. Wonderful.
Okay, so what do you know about Phantom Rider?
I don't know who it is.
It's kind of weird to explain.
Is he called destroyed?
Let me see. It's kind of let's see.
Can you speak to him?
Yeah, I'm about to. I had to bring it up. It'd be best if I'm pretty sure if I show you a picture, you will probably remember
Hmm.
this dude.
Oh yeah, I know him.
I
He
told
ain't
you.
Carter Slade. Like from the in the movie. That's all I know about him.
Yeah, he's the one that the caretaker.
Yeah, he made live action debut in 2007 Ghost Rider movie with Sam Elliott.
So
That's all I know about the guy.
he was basically Carter Slade.
Yeah.
So basically, he's dead because he rode off.
Yeah, he predated Ghost Rider. He
Yep.
was never called a fan of Rider and the original appeared in moral continuity. It was not until after his death the fan Rider name was given to the character and reprinted knew what? Oh. Depending on they were going to get put now what's your active username destroyed. Okay. Eventually in the modern era, Ghost Rider Johnny Blade found the September of the 19th century, where the latter man teamed up with Slade, Carter was badly wounded, and Blade took him to Flame Star to be healed, and then Devil was called enemy, Carter called Giant, and returned to Frank. Okay.
Slade Spear
would turn possess his descendant, Hamilton, and make a fan of water will directly Blade would return to do. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it wasn't really, I would say, a big comic, but it's basically Carter Slade's story.
Yeah.
And then on the next on my list is this. This was a good comic right here. Lucifer's Ghost Rider.
You mean after seeing himself?
Yes. This man.
Yeah, the devil. Why? But Mephisto was the devil. No.
It says,
Yeah, John Blaze fight the real devil.
According to Johnny Blaze's memories, when Blaze performed the ritual to summon the devil, trying to save his adopted father from cancer, Lucifer appeared to Johnny, accepting to make a pact with him, removing the cancer. However, he soon died in a performance, and he would return, wanting to bring the soul with him. However, decided to use the situation. He's like, "Yep, sounds about right."
But this is later retcon to be Mephisto who made the deal with Ghost Rider, not Satan. That there was no comic, but then they retconned that.
It said after Johnny Blaze ended in hell, where his soul was tortured by Lucifer, since the writer was
escape hell
without the need of being summoned by someone, Lucifer tricked Johnny into taking the demon with him while he was escaping. However, where Lucifer arrived on Earth, he split into 666 different fragments who possessed recently deceased corpses. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's dark. As one of the bonded died, the fragment of his strength would increase the power of other fragments. This way, Lucifer was planning to have a complete full form on Earth, which was enough to kill and destroy the forever the Ghost Rider. Lucifer possessed several corpses, including the recent killer Stephen Evans, also known. What?
Here you go.
Known as Jagoan. What? Not him again.
And before his plan can be completed, Ghost Rider made one of the host's brain dead, tricking Lucifer into fighting him at only half his power. The host was left in the care of Johnny's girlfriend to kill the host. However, the owner of the motel became suspicious of her. The owner called the police, where they
were surprised at what they saw. Dixie explained everything to them. Police hard time moving the story until the host started moving, scaring both Dixie and the cops. Into a shootout without having to kill the host and Dixie. Fuck. Well, that sucks. Damn, they killed John's girlfriend. That sucks. The host, wait. The host was what you died in the bad. in the bed where the body he was wearing, Dixie died, moving towards the door, trying to avoid getting shot in the chaos. Once the hood was defeated before it could form material, and the last hood was killed, Sandwich went back to hell. So that's disappointing. All for nothing. So he killed John Wayne's girlfriend, and now basically Lucifer died because of bullets.
Yes, basically.
Well, that's stupid. That's a disappointing ending to a story.
Yep, and yeah, I think the next one I've not. I don't think I ever read this one.
I never read that story. So man.
Let me see. I didn't really read much of him. Speed Demon.
Oh yeah, I know. He's a mountain comic. He's basically kind of a Flash and Ghost Rider.
Wait, so they made a. How is Flash even in?
Well, remember the Amalgam universe. It's a combination of Billion Flash and Johnny Blaze and Etrigan. But you also have Wally with Flash as well. And I forgot Wally West had to combine into as well. But he already has Spirit Man. Yeah, Dan Cash. Wally and Dan Cash. They are the piece together.
I'm still here. I'm trying to see if I can go back. I'm trying to see. I'll just go to images. Why does he have Robbie Reyes' jacket?
Well, remember, this is the Amalgam universe. It was this before all the ever even thing.
So the Ghost Rider basically moved fast by himself?
Not exactly. Like I said before, the Amalgam universe.
Yeah, I didn't really get into, I guess, all him. No, you have. Let's see if this. No. This man.
I do know who it is.
Ghost Hammer?
Never heard of him.
You've never heard of Earth 616's T'Challa?
No, I know. No, I know. I know who Black Panther is, but I don't know who this guy is.
This is Black Panther as Ghost Rider.
When the hell did that happen?
That's why they call him Ghost Hammer.
Wait, what? Why? Why do you Ghost Hammer?
It's not really, much about him, but it was the Warp World. The Hammer Supreme. He's able to see. Look up. He has like something like Thor's hammer and all that. Yep. Black Panther is Ghost Rider.
When he become Ghost Rider? I need context here. I'm kind of confused.
My God.
Maybe try Marvel.
T'Challa Odison.
So he's Thor and Ghost Rider?
There you
go. Let's see. After stopping the Supreme Seven and destroying their world, the Defenders and the X-Men, a cataclysmic what? Wait, go up.
Oh, why is it all the way in the... Why is it doing that? There you go.
Cataclysmic event where the world ended up folding in upon someone again. Merged Ghost Panther and Iron Hammer into new being Ghost Hammer. Huh? Wait, you merged Ghost Panther with Iron... What? How did that make any sense?
I ain't the writers, bro.
Let me get. This is part of that warp event, wasn't it? That warp thing.
Yep.
Oh, I hate that story. It's gonna many warps. It's so bad.
Mm-hmm. Black Panther, Ghost Rider, Iron Man, and Thor in one.
Yeah, it's just a bad story.
Bro, I'm telling you, undefeated. Cannot beat it.
Yep.
And then here's another one for you.
Oh no, different. Yeah, that's obviously I know him.
All Rider.
No, that's obviously.
Typed in All Rider.
It keeps saying Robbie Reyes as the all writer.
Robbie discovers that in his higher. My battery's running low. Forgot I didn't have my computer plugged in. There we go. Okay, so Robbie Reyes is basically all Rider.
Yep.
Okay, so Robbie Reyes, they're saying is the most powerful as Ghost Rider known to man.
Yep.
How?
He should have anything to help by including the cosmic power of being like celestials who themselves with power over time and space. Wait. Oh, yeah, now I remember. That's part of the Avengers book. From Jason Aaron.
That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, he wrote that story.
Because, see, I didn't really read up on a lot of the Robbie Reyes, honestly.
Well, this one elaborate at the soul story, the Avengers book.
So, we're gonna react to some, I guess, the internet's version of top 10 powerful variants. Everybody, here's the link to the video, and I just want to get your opinion. I mean, I have mine, and I mean, I honestly do not think that Robbie Reyes is the most powerful, in my opinion. But we'll
the Ghost Rider curse has been passed to several different people in the Marvel Universe over the years. While many of them have a similar grab bag of devil-themed superpowers, not all of them are created equal. This is Top 10 Nerd, and today we are looking at the top 10 most powerful variants of Ghost Rider. Number 10, Goose Rider. Coming from the same animal-themed universe.
That's funny.
Little is known about this variant of Ghost Rider other than the fact that he is a goose. This may not seem very powerful to some of you, but anyone who has ever dealt with a Canada goose knows how truly dangerous, despicable, and vengeful they can be. The idea of one of these awful creatures also being granted the powers of Ghost Rider is a truly terrifying thing to contemplate, and worth at least the number 10 spot on this list. Number 9, Ghost Rider 2099. The Ghost Rider of the year 2099 is actually the only entry on this list that doesn't get their powers from any demonic source. Zero Cochrane is instead a young computer hacker who was murdered by a rival street gang while out on a hacking mission. In an origin story not dissimilar to Chucky from Child's Play, Zero managed to download his mind into the internet before dying. He was greeted by a group of digital beings who sent him back in a robot body. Realizing that the robo body resembled the original Ghost Rider, Zero decided to take on the identity despite not technically being a Ghost Rider. Zero's power grid in the official Marvel universe actually lists his abilities as being much higher than many of the other Ghost Riders on this list, but as they are not a true Ghost Rider, I have decided to rank him pretty low. Number 8, Ghost Spider. a Peter Parker from an alternate dimension who travels the multiverse with the help of his Uncle Ben, stealing the powers of other Spider-Men in order to better defend his universe. The Amazing Spider, as he called himself, eventually kidnapped the Spider-Man of Earth 616 and brought him to his universe. When Spider learned his misguided alternate's plan, he managed to convince him that what he was doing was wrong. Although evil Uncle Ben tried to kill the mainstream Spider-Man, the Spider gave up his life to save the Peter of Earth 616. The Spider was brought back to life by his universe's Doctor Strange and turned into Ghost Spider. We have yet to see this version of Ghost Rider in action, but the mere idea of Spider-Man being granted the demonic powers of the Ghost Rider in addition to his spider powers sounds like a total powerhouse. Unfortunately, the lack of follow-up leaves him in the number 8 slot. Number 7, Danny Ketch. While visiting Houdini's grave, Danny Ketch and his sister were caught in the crossfire of a gang war. While hiding with his injured sister, Danny came across a motorbike with a glowing gas cap. The gas cap turned out to be a mystical amulet, which transformed him into Ghost Rider. In addition to the usual Ghost Rider powers, Danny is also able to transform into a spirit of corruption, giving him an armored appearance and giving him the ability to fight the spirits of vengeance. While he is a beloved incarnation of the character, there are other versions who are more powerful, even if they aren't as interesting of a character, which is why Danny is relatively low on the ranking. Number 6, Caleb. A Civil War era black man, Caleb was able to purchase his and his family's freedom and set up a life for himself on a farm. Aided by his friend Travis, a former Confederate soldier who Caleb had saved the life of, he was able to set up a pretty good life for himself. Unfortunately, a gang led by a man named George Regan killed Caleb and his family in a racist attack. Caleb was brought back as a Ghost Rider and teamed up with Travis to hunt down the men who had destroyed his family and get his revenge. Because of the personal nature of his mission, Caleb has a determination that makes him truly terrifying to behold. He has all of the standard Ghost Rider powers, such as the flaming skull and the penance stare, but he has also displayed powers that none of the other Ghost Riders have shown to be capable of. These include the power to travel between dimensions with the use of his Hellfire, and the ability to possess and control the corpses of his victims. Number 5, Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze is a motorcycle stuntman who, in an effort to save his surrogate father, Crash Simpson, from dying of cancer, made a deal with the demon Mephisto. Mephisto promised to cure Crash's cancer in exchange for Johnny's service. Unfortunately, Crash perished in a stunt gone wrong almost immediately afterwards, and Johnny became the Ghost Rider. Although he has tried to rid himself of this curse many times over the years, Johnny has used his powers to punish evildoers and do a lot of good, despite the evil inside wrestling for control. He is the most well-known Ghost Rider, possessing all of the iconic powers that come with the title. As he is the original Ghost Rider, other than Carter Slade, a hero with the same name but different powers, he is the barometer to which we are comparing all the other Ghost Riders and their powers, placing him at the middle of this list. Number 4, Alejandra Jones. When Johnny Blaze gave up the Ghost Rider curse, the spirit of vengeance transferred to Alejandra Jones. Jones had trained her entire life for the opportunity to become a Ghost Rider so that she could punish the sins of humanity. Because of this training, she was able to be an extremely powerful Ghost Rider, although she lost a huge amount of this power when Johnny Blaze reclaimed the Ghost Rider identity. For the time she had it, she was incredibly strong. She had the power within her to be transformed into a kind of bomb who wiped out all of the sins of everyone in Nicaragua. Number 3, Cosmic Ghost Rider. The Ghost Rider of an alternate dimension where Thanos killed everyone on Earth. This rider made a deal with Mephisto so that he could seek out and destroy Thanos. Riding his space motorcycle, the rider teamed up with Galactus to hunt down the Mad Titan. When that failed, he went back in time in an attempt to kill Thanos as a baby. He instead raised the baby Thanos, somehow managing to make him even worse. He traveled the cosmos, punishing evildoers, becoming the first Ghost Rider to take their mission to an intergalactic level. But who was this version of Ghost Rider? What makes him so determined, ruthless, and vengeful? The answer? He's Frank Castle, aka the Punisher. You don't get much more dangerous than the powers of the Ghost Rider paired with the abilities and psychosis of the Punisher. Number 2, Robbie Reyes. Robbie Reyes was a street racer charged with taking care of his little brother Gabe, until one night he was killed in a carjacking gone wrong. Thankfully for him, his car was haunted by the ghost of his sadistic uncle Eli, who revived him and transformed him into Ghost Rider. Robbie now spends his time fighting evil, trying to be a good role model for his brother, and battling the spirit of his uncle in order to try and prevent himself from becoming a force for destruction. He has comparable power levels to other Ghost Riders in most areas, but ability to teleport pushes his stats up considerably, moving him near to the top. Number 1, Red Hulk. On a list that's focused purely on power levels, it's hard to imagine a more powerful combination than the one that occurred in the Secret of Four storyline, when Mephisto's son, Blackheart, enacted an evil plan to literally bring hell to Earth. The Alejandra Jones Ghost Rider, X-23, Agent Venom, and the Red Hulk were there to take him on. When this wasn't enough, the team decided that the best course of action would be to bond the Spirit of Vengeance and the Venom symbiote to the Red Hulk. This led to a creature with the combined powers of Ghost Rider, Venom, and Red Hulk, taking on and beating Blackheart in perhaps the most over-the-top action display Marvel has seen in years. Any other Ghost Rider variants you would like to have seen on the list? Disagree with this ranking? Let us know in the comments below, and please remember to like and subscribe to Top 10 Nerd.
What do you think?
Well, dude, I mean, yeah, I forgot about that comic. Yeah, I forgot they did bond Venom and the Ghost Rider to hold that was brutal. Like, you underestimate how powerful Hulk is, believe it or not.
Yep.
Now, okay, so if you was to rate your so-called Ghost Rider knowledge, what on a scale of 1 to 10? All right, because before we close, I bet I got 10 facts that you probably don't even know about Ghost Rider. And we'll screen share that. And let's go ahead and get
Top
this
10 same fact you know Ghost Rider one year ago.
That Ghost Rider is one of Marvel's most popular characters. Ever since his iconic debut in Marvel Spotlight number 5, the Spirit of Vengeance has been blazing through the Marvel universe on his tricked-out Chopper as the underworld's favorite anti-hero. But as you might expect from his unique backstory to his unconventional physical appearance, there are a lot of bizarre things going on with this demonic entry. And that's where I'm here to help, as I'm Jules, this is WhatCulture.com, and these are 10 insane facts you probably didn't know about Ghost Rider. Number 10, there's a blue Ghost Rider. Now, every Ghost Rider is possessed by a demon anti-hero their powers. For instance, Zarathos was the demonic entity who possessed Johnny Blaze and turned him into the fire-resistant biker that we all know and love. But there is another rider who ends up being possessed by something other than a demon and rocks a different color scheme than the others. Ketch is the third person to don the identity of the Spirit of Vengeance. He made his debut in Ghost Rider Volume 3, Number 1 in May of 1990. Here, Daniel touched the mystical sigil on a bike that he found in a junkyard, turning him into the rider, and was possessed by the demon known as Noble Kale. But this wasn't always the case. Danny played the villain once he was possessed by the Angel of Vengeance, Zadkiel, who wanted to become God. This angel figured that manipulating the Spirit of Vengeance would be the best way to accomplish that, and with a new team came new colors. Ketch began rocking the blue flame look, which by scientific standards is much, much hotter. So the thing to remember here is that demon-possessed Ghost Riders are orange and the angel-possessed ones are blue. Number 9. The original Ghost Rider was just a cowboy. Now, Ghost Rider wasn't always a demon hell-bent on vengeance. When the superhero identity debuted in 1967 in Ghost Rider number 1, he was not the leather-wearing, chain-wielding, fiery bonehead individual that fans are used to, because this version was a cowboy. A young man named Carter Slade happens to come upon a group of Native Americans attacking some innocent people. It turns out that they weren't actually Native Americans, but evildoers in disguise. And when Slade tried to stop them, he was shot several times. He survived thanks to some actual Native Americans who found him close to death. They brought him to their tribe and their doctor took a look at him. The tribe doctor's medical assessment diagnosed him in need of a resurrection. Upon his return to the land of the living, he was told that he was the champion of the Great Spirit. Carter embraced the role and became the Ghost Rider. However, his great spiritual championship run didn't last forever.
can't take
When Johnny
Moon Knight.
Blaze's version of the Ghost Rider blazed onto the scenes in the comics, Slade changed his moniker from the Ghost Rider to that of the Phantom Rider, and he still maintains a relatively small presence in the ever-expanding Marvel Universe. Number 8. He once outran Thor's hammer.
I'm a time traveler. I leap into other people.
You are a spy.
Awesome.
I hate ads.
It's the limit of Quantum Leap. If not, there is no Quantum Leap.
I will play this one though.
Yeah, skip it.
Now, there's no question that the Ghost Rider's badass Chopper has done some pretty remarkable things during the Spirit of Vengeance run in the comics, having even been able to outrun some pretty powerful things in the past, with one of these being Thor's hammer. This epic accomplishment went down in Avengers number 241. As a member of the X-Men known as Angel was squaring off against the demonic anti-hero Johnny Blaze, we saw Ghost Rider, who isn't really known for his restraint, end up putting the mutant into a coma. The Avengers tried to stop Blaze from hurting anyone else, but soon realized that they are no match for the Rider. Realizing that they've underestimated the fire-resistant biker, Thor tries to weaken Blaze by throwing Mjolnir at him. In response, Johnny jumps on his bike and outruns this mythical weapon. To add insult to injury, he grabs the powerful hammer and rides it back towards the God of Thunder, using the momentum to deliver a devastating blow. It's really not a surprise that Blaze is considered one of the greatest riders in the Marvel Universe, and his legendary hammer grab is a true testament to that very statement. Number 7. His car trunk is actually a portal. Now, each rider has their own taste in transportation. Johnny Blaze and Danny Ketch were all about the bike, and Carter Slade was a fan of the horseback. Robbie Reyes, however, is different to the other versions of the character, more specifically in how he chooses to get around. Because you see, Robbie chose to roam around in a badass 1969 Dodge Charger. This Spirit of Vengeance's prime mode of transportation was aptly named the Hell Charger, and his sweet ride had quite a few bells and whistles to help Robbie get the job done. But the most surprising and memorable feature on this otherworldly four-wheeled beast is the trunk. In the issue Ghost Rider Volume 1, Robbie's little brother Gabe is rescued from a conflict involving a gang. The demonic anti-hero puts him in the trunk in what readers assumed was for safety, but in actuality was something far, far cooler. You see, the trunk is actually a portal. Gabe instantly was safely transported from the gang battle all the way to Robbie's workplace. And this is a great way to get something somewhere in a hurry during a crisis, but it also serves as a solid argument for the Hell Charger over the Chopper. Number 6. The entire backstory of the original Ghost Rider. Nobody has better backstories than comic book characters. They range from unbelievably epic to, well, unbelievably ridiculous. And somewhere in the middle lies the twisted nature of the Ghost Rider mythology. To put it plainly, the story behind the Spirit of Vengeance is all kinds of out there. The demonic anti-hero has been around for basically thousands of years, and one of its most notable and prominently early hosts is none other than Noble Kane. And Kane's whole story is very weird and incredibly intriguing. During the 18th century, his family was entrusted with the powers of the Spirit of Vengeance, and Noble had fallen head over heels in love for a woman. They had a happy life together and even had a baby, but his family's happiness would soon fade, because one day his wife discovered a dark secret about his father, Pastor Kale. She learned that he was a worshipper of Mephisto. This discovery led to the pastor having his son's wife burned alive for the crime of being a witch. However, before passing away, his wife summoned spirits to kill Pastor Kale. In order to survive this, Pastor desperately sold Noble's soul to Mephisto, which resulted in Mephisto turning Noble into the Ghost Rider. Number 5. He can control his chain with his mind. Now, one thing that Ghost Rider fans can all agree on is that one particular weapon has become an indispensable tool for the demonic anti-hero. The fiery chain whip has become a crucial part of the Rider's makeup, as seen both with Robbie Reyes in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Johnny Blaze in the Nicolas Cage feature films. But it was actually the third Rider that first rocked this notable piece of weaponry. One of the biggest differences between Blaze and Ketch was their weapon of choice. Back then, Blaze was all about using his bare hands to beat down the bad guys. Ketch, on the other hand, relied on a mystical chain that was linked to his mind. Through the use of his brain, Ketch could instantly change the shape of the chain into all sorts of crazy weapons. This otherworldly metal-linked whip could also stretch as long as the demonic antihero needed it to go. Needless to say, this was an invaluable asset in the war against Eventually, even good old Johnny Blaze came around, dropped the fisticuff routine, and gladly adopted the chain to have it forever remain as part of the Ghost Rider's arsenal.
What's going on here?
Oh, dang
Are
it.
you still having a meeting?
Do you have a legendary hero?
No, but what about it?
Number 4. Frank Castle was once Ghost Rider. Over the years, there have been several different individuals to take on the Ghost Rider identity. The most noteworthy Ghost Riders would be that of Johnny Blaze, Robbie Reyes, Danny Ketch, and Alejandra Jones. But not many know one other popular Marvel character also took up the demonic anti-hero mantle, who in 2018 became the first cosmic Ghost Rider. During the Thanos Wins run, Frank Castle is killed by the infamous villain and sent to the fiery depths of hell. There he makes a deal with Mephisto. He makes the mercenary the cosmic Ghost Rider and allows him to return to the world of the living. In return for his freedom and newfound powers, he must exact revenge on the Mad Titan, and Frank can never say no to payback, so he of course obliges. Unfortunately, the Mad Titan had already wiped out everyone else in the universe. This drove the Cosmic Rider insane and eventually led to him becoming a servant under Thanos. But thankfully that's all cleaned up, and he now serves as a member of the new Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 3. He was a member of the Fantastic Four. Those who know a lot about the demonic anti-hero know he's not much of a team player. While the Ghost Rider has been part of three select superhero groups since his debut, including the Fantastic Four. This all went down in Fantastic Four number 347, when a Skrull named Delilah goes after Marvel's favorite foursome. She gets to their headquarters and takes them out one by one. Once she's done, she assumes the form of Sue Storm. Using Reed Richards' tech, she summons Hulk, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and the Spirit of Vengeance. When the heroes arrive, they realize that 3 of the members are dead, but not realizing that she is actually in disguise, they believe the fake Sue Storm and immediately set out to find the supposed killer. The heroes agree to work together to avenge their friends and become the new Fantastic Four. This eclectic group of heroes is absolutely nuts and would be something that would be great to see unfold one day on the big screen, but until then it can only be seen during the few times they've popped up over the years, which has been nothing major since their debut. Number 2. The Rider once bonded with Hulk and Venom. If anyone has ever wondered what would happen if the Venom symbiote, the Incredible Hulk, and the Spirit of Vengeance all bonded together, then Marvel's Circle of Four storyline has your answer. This unlikely combo came about when some of Marvel's finest were attempting to stop Blackheart from turning Earth into a new version of hell. Alejandra Jones's Ghost Rider teamed up with Red Hulk, Venom, and X-23 to stop the devilish villain, but they underestimated Blackheart, who proved to be more than they could handle. In a desperate attempt to beat the demon and stop his ungodly plan, both the Red Hulk and Ghost Rider bonded with the Venom symbiote at the same time. This resulted in a very large and very fiery beast riding a huge demonic chopper. Now armed with the power of 3 of the Marvel Universe's most powerful beings, this unbelievable triple threat single-handedly defeated Blackheart. Having the symbiote bond with Alejandra's version of the Rider alone would have been an exciting thing to see unfold within the comics, but throwing the Red Hulk into the mix as well that is just the type of insanity that readers love. And number 1, his 2099 counterpart was a cyborg. Marvel decided to shake things up in the 90s by introducing futuristic versions of its most popular characters via the 2099 universe. And of course, one of these lucky heroes was that of the Spirit of Vengeance. And they couldn't have been any more different from the original. Marvel abandoned his demonic and mystical origins completely here, because the Rider's makeover for the future would turn him into a cyborg with a robot body who looked pretty much identical to the original anti-hero. This new story revolves around a hacker named Kenshiro Cochrane. Cochrane was attempting to steal some very important information when he's attacked by a violent gang, which results in his murder. After he dies, he wakes up in a digital realm known as the Ghost Worlds. A group of artificial intelligence programs convince him to return to the real world and prevent the destruction of humanity. He accepts, and his mind is uploaded into the aforementioned robotic body that is the spitting image of the Ghost Rider. The end result is a futuristic cyborg version of the Spirit of Vengeance, and it's safe to say that this is probably the craziest iteration of the Ruthless Avenger that has ever been created. There we go, my friends. Those were 10 insane facts that you didn't know about the Ghost Rider. I hope that you enjoyed.
Yep. Well, what do you got to say about that, my guy?
The Ghost Rider 29 was the weird one of all these, in my opinion. Everything else.
Yeah, I'm still a Johnny Blaze fan, so.
Yep.
But I got work in the morning, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Anything coming on your channel this week?
Yeah, I did 3 videos today. One video I actually was my review of a Schwarzenegger movie that came out today. Didn't do a review, shocking enough, which is sad. I feel like that movie review I did. The second video I did was the well, okay, actually, the first video I did was the $1 video. I recorded last night, uploaded today. Second video I did was my review of a Schwarzenegger movie. Then you will review before to discuss after that movie review I did. And the third video I did, that was Marvel Studios. And then release dates for certain projects. So that's what I did today. But after tomorrow, what am I going to do tomorrow? Maybe see more Cyberpunk. That I think I may do that. And I may also do another video on the Ultimate X-Men because see what the article about them. I do what from my head in the article. Other than that, I think that's all I got for tomorrow. If there's anything new come out, I'll upload something.
Yeah, I might upload some Apex clips later this week and probably set something up so we can include, J Heat. Without further ado, I'm Kid Takeoff. This is Tevia. Please like, subscribe. We're out.